right now on Fox 35 News at 10.
Developing tonight, Oscar-winning actress Jennifer Lawrence is fighting to get nude pictures of her taken off of the internet. But one porn website says, hey, guess what? You didn't take those pictures, so you don't own them. We have our mega power panel going on here. Gary Truck out there at TMZ, Melody Lynch from the Lowndes law firm, and Stephen Kramer from Kramer Law. Gary, we're going to start with you. Poor Jennifer Lawrence, she's trying to get these photos that were hacked out of her phone off of the internet. It's like playing whack-a-mole. Every time somebody else pops up and she's got to fight all these people. Now it's this seedy little porn site that refuses to give them up, right?
Yeah, so here's the issue is, her legal team is firing off, legal letters and cease and desist to every website and Twitter user, whoever puts these photos up. They are multiplying by the minute, everybody's copying. But one of the hurdles she's running into is that the legal letter is claiming that she owns the copyright to all these photos. That's the defense they're using, which is usually a great defense. In this situation, the majority of Jennifer Lawrence's photos are not selfies, meaning she did not take them. They are taken by a third party, and basically the way that it works with copyright laws, and photos is whoever takes the photo owns the copyright.
Who does own it? When you take a selfie, you own it. But is it true that if I hand my phone to somebody and I say, hey, go ahead and take my picture, they own my picture? Is that the way it works?
Bob, it works that if you hand your phone to somebody and you take a picture, then that's an implied license, that by giving your phone and asking that person to take a picture, that they're giving you an implied license to use that photograph in the future. And of course, if you take a selfie, then it's your photograph. Otherwise, if it's a general photographer, it would be the photographer's copyright. But that's not the only issue here, because there's also another set of rights, the right to privacy and the right to publicity, that I think are at play here in Jennifer Lawrence's situation.
And Stephen, we're talking about Jennifer Lawrence, but this applies to everybody with a camera who's out there taking pictures. Why do I care about this? Well, this could be you putting your stuff on iCloud at the same time, correct?
That's exactly right. And the thing to take away from this is that in the modern age, in the internet age, there is no digital privacy. Everything's out there. When you download apps, you sometimes give licenses for the app holders to turn on your microphone, to turn on your camera. And the reality is that the only protection against getting these photos out there, the only protection against that is to not take these photos or to not put them into electronic media.
I think of the cloud, the iCloud, as sort of like I go to the bank and I've got a safety deposit box. I take the information from my phone, I put it in my cloud. It's like I think of it as being secure. I didn't put it on YouTube. I didn't post it. I saved it someplace I thought it was going to be safe. Am I fooling myself, Stephen?
Yes,
I am. Okay.
We've seen over the past several years numerous compromises. We've seen big box stores that have lost millions of credit card numbers. We've seen this hack here. We don't know exactly how this hack developed, but there's a variety of ways that the information could be compromised. The moral of the story is, if you don't want naked photos out there, if you don't want private information compromised like that, then don't put it into this world of the internet.
Well, Stephen, I disagree. I think you have a reasonable expectation of privacy. The iCloud is very similar to your hard drive that you have at home. It's just a more modern and updated version. And it's different if you had loaded them onto YouTube or your Facebook page or another social media site. But if she had these photos private in her own iCloud, there may be some liability on Apple's part or other sites' part if they're not doing enough to encrypt or to protect the information that's out there. And that's certainly what the issue is with Apple right now.
Agreed, and I agree on that point. The issue is those legal rights are fine and well, and Jennifer Lawrence may have rights, and these other actresses and actors may have rights that can be protected here, but they're never going to get these photos back. They're out there, and they're out there to stay.
But she may have legal recourse on this, and that'll be the interesting thing to watch. And we'll be hearing more from Gary Truck and the good folks there at TMZ on that as well. Melody and Stephen, we appreciate you coming in as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.